Hi all, it's
Oh, we going?
Karen
And
and
Pluto.
okay.
Yeah, you didn't say it right.
I
Okay.
know. Oh well.
Well, that's okay because I'm not really excited about this one.
Yeah, neither am I. Yeah.
Well, let's go. You go first.
So, well, welcome back to Karen and Bluto's Not Another Review channel.
Yep.
And then, yeah, I'm going to tell you this one was a hard one to get through.
It's not like you could see it or anything, so that was good.
No,
Just listen to it.
I don't have a disc to show you because we actually watched this on
Stars or Encore.
Stars or Encore or something off of our dish. We have DirecTV, whatever we have. Slender Man.
This is how you watch the movie. Literally.
Pretty much.
Our lighting is better than this.
Slender Man. It's rated PG-13.
Obviously.
I think an hour and 37 minutes. As Bluto was getting to, this movie was made on approximately a $10 million budget.
Wow, that's a lot. I would say like $10.
Most of the movie, you couldn't see what was going on. It was that dark. And
we have a bigger budget than our lights.
And I mean, we recorded it off of an HD channel.
Yeah, it was. And a movie from 30 years ago was on after it or something and looked brighter.
Yeah. I mean, that was the one, because I'm sitting here at one point going, what's going on? I can't even see anything. So that was like one of the big things that made this hard to watch.
And this will sort of have spoilers, but maybe not, because I don't know what the heck was going on.
Yeah, part of it, it's like you really couldn't figure out what was going on with this movie. So I am going to say spoilers, but...
This is March, what?
March 15th.
March 15th, 2019. If you're watching it around this time, check it out. It might still be on Encore. See if you have trouble seeing it.
I think it was on Stars, but anyway.
Stars, Encore, what's the difference?
But this movie, I don't think it even was on Netflix.
That's how bad it was.
So we've been joking. We're like, we know movies are bad.
If they're real bad, they're never
on making it to Netflix. They're just showing up elsewhere. So, anyways, getting into this pitiful excuse of a movie as far as I'm concerned. As I said, this movie was very rough to watch, even at an hour and 37 minutes. We had paused it at one point, and it was only 20 minutes in. I'm like, oh my God.
It's one of those movies where
and then,
a minute seems like an hour.
Yeah, then we paused it again because I was making dinner.
That was the only good thing about watching this movie. We had chicken with cereal. I love that.
And it was only 43 minutes in.
It's more fun to talk about the food you're making.
Yeah, so it like literally, it was like, okay, I just want to do this. And I'm like, just please let me get through this movie.
The food helped.
So basically, it kind of starts out with 4 girls that are friends. And it basically seemed like it was any boring town USA, as I wrote down.
Those girls are awesome.
I literally have notes for this.
They had an awesome personality.
And actually, by the end of the movie, I did figure out each of their names because I was at the point I'm like, I'm going to just say girl number 1, girl number 2, girl number 3, and girl number 4.
I don't remember them. I remember Chloe was in it. Well, I don't remember.
Was she one of the girls?
Wasn't there Chloe? Because I remember Chloe.
Yeah, she was one of the girls.
Because Chloe should have been in it. Well, the dog Chloe.
Okay, the one girl was named Haley, sorry.
Haley, what's the difference?
Chloe, Katie, and Ren. I think.
Okay, what was the first one's name?
Haley.
I
keep saying Hallie.
Chloe. They all end like So
basically, they're like high school
22-year-olds.
Yeah, so they're going to Katie's house for a sleepover, a bunch of girl talk.
Yawn, snore, brat.
Meanwhile, the boys that they're kind of friends with were talking about getting together to summon Slender Man.
If you want to watch a slumber party, watch Slumber Party Massacre. Okay, sorry.
So they're like, okay, so they talk about him, and they decide to call him. So they watched this.
Yeah, he's on speed dial.
Yeah, they watched this like random video
that anybody could watch
that explained like with these 3 bells and all this stuff, what you had to do in order.
Okay, listen very carefully because Karen is going to explain that plot because I don't get it.
Yeah,
go.
And as I said with this, because after they watched this video, it starts showing all this random stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm watching The Ring. And I literally have it written here. That's what it reminded me of.
Didn't see that.
So then it flash forward. Listen to me. Fast forward.
1
week later. Haley.
That's what her name is.
wakes up from a dream sequence about all this weird stuff. I don't even remember what all was in there. They go on this field trip.
I remember
and Katie is kind of like freaking out at one point. Then it cuts away and Katie is missing.
Oh, okay.
She went missing from this field trip at the cemetery.
I'm just looking at her notes too.
And they're like, the police are showing up. Nobody has any clue what's going on. And they're all
run away.
talking about it. So then Haley's at home with her sister, Lizzie, I want to say. I think I have her name written down somewhere. And they're talking about all this different stuff. And all of a sudden, Katie's dad shows up. Had broken into their house, shows up. I think he was drunk. And he was like blaming Haley for Katie being missing, going on and on. Police show up, the parents show up. That's the end of that, pretty much.
Yeah, who cares?
So they're passing out flyers at school regarding Katie to try to find her. They discuss what?
No. Oh, I'm just like
they discuss calling a tender man. Now I'm changing his name.
Tender. He's tender.
Discussing different things. So then they discuss about
Tumbler Man
sneaking into Katie's house and trying to see what Katie was kind of doing prior to her disappearing.
That's the place that don't lock their doors, right?
Yeah, it's very weird because Ren distracts Katie's dad at the front door, and then Chloe and Haley go in the back, go down to the basement, find her laptop.
I guess he can't hear either. I think
Apparently
I hear somebody in the basement.
And they take it. Don't even show how they got out of the house or anything. They just show that they're back at
they stole her
somebody's
computer?
house. I don't know whose house it was.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, they took her laptop.
Sorry.
And they were talking about what she was watching, and here she was watching all these videos about Slender Man. Why do I want to change his name?
That's fine. It may be more interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll call him Timberman.
And there was this contact she was talking to on like an instant messenger or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
And this girl was trying to give them her advice on like what to do, like to avoid him.
Oh, yeah. I would tell you.
There's a video of Katie out and she sees them, and that's kind of it. They do try to talk to this, and the character's name that they were trying to talk to her name was like Alley Cat 99 or something.
Do you have that written down?
I thought I wrote it down somewhere. I don't see it, but it was just...
Oh, you remember that?
I think it was because of the spelling. It stuck out,
the
way she spelled it. But they're communicating to find out how to get Katie back. And this person basically says they have to surrender something they love to Slender Man.
You wouldn't do that with me, would you?
No. So they all decide to go into the woods to call Slender Man and give him something valuable and meaningful to each of them. So they each brought random crap with them.
I don't know. It was dark.
Yeah.
They brought the darkness.
That's pretty much it because you really couldn't see. So they were supposed to wear these blindfolds to not see him. So all this, you could hear all this stuff going on. They have the video playing again with the bells or something.
All the bells and whistles.
Yeah, there's like this one bell, you do something. Second bell, what was it? The first bell, you close your eyes. The second bell, you open your mind. And then the third one, you open your eyes or something. I don't remember. So Chloe kind of freaks out, takes her blindfold off, and runs away.
Why would you put your blindfold on in the middle of the woods if somebody's trying to
kill you? Well, they were trying to do it because I guess... something I left out, and that's only because I probably didn't write it down, was anytime Slender Man appears, he either takes you or leaves you, but you're not the same. And I'm saying this now because it's going to fit in with the one person coming up.
I'm sure you'll make it all make sense.
Yeah, well, as much as I can.
Oh, if anybody can do it, it will be you.
So, and I keep writing on here, too dark to see, too dark to see.
Too dark to sleep, no.
Yeah.
It's not too dark to sleep.
So,
Are you fidgeting? Do you need to move?
Yeah, my knee was aching, sorry.
Do you need to move again?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
So, Ren and Haley
sorry,
go out looking for Chloe. They eventually find her. She's all confused. They all go home. Chloe receives a video call, and it's showing the outside of her house. She's like, okay, what's going on? Well, the video's showing coming into the house.
Woo!
And eventually it shows outside her door. She opens the door. Nobody's there. She turns around. Slender Man's supposedly there. He starts choking her, but she's standing in front of her mirror and she's choking herself and she screams.
She probably likes to choke herself.
So they go back to school and there's this boy that...
They go to school in the summer too.
Yeah, they go to school like for a very long time. Like I said, I don't remember exactly where... I don't even know if they mentioned where this is supposed to be taking place or anything.
Lame School, USA.
Yeah, so anyways, there's this one boy that Hallie likes named Tom.
I remember this part. I actually think this is funny. Go ahead.
And he finally asked her to hang out with her. And she's like, oh my God, yeah, wonderful, da-da-da.
My friends are missing and maybe
and then
dead,
as they're kind of talking,
talk to me.
She kind of sees something off in the distance and it thinks it's Slender Man. Hold on, I'm looking at a couple things because I have letters all over the place. Then we cut away to Ren, who's at the library researching.
That part is stupid. I don't get that.
She goes into this deeper part of the library. All of a sudden, the lights go out. Slender Man shows up. She has no face. Bunch of goofy stuff that I couldn't even explain.
And nobody else sees that.
Then she finds this book that she tries to take to Haley to explain there's some biomedical reasoning behind all this happening.
The bioexorcism.
I have no clue where that even comes from all this.
Bioexorcist, like on Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something biomedical with these magnetic fields or something else. And Haley's like, what are you talking about? So those two actually kind of have a falling out at this point. Because Haley, I keep saying Haley. Haley wants to go on with things. She's like, there's nothing we can do. Katie's not coming back.
Is that the one that the boy likes?
Yeah.
That's why she's like...
And she's like, Tom finally asked me out.
Yeah, that's more important than my dead friends.
Like, okay, well then screw you.
I'm happy when a boy asks me
out. But then eventually they go because Chloe hasn't been in school. And they've been trying to contact Chloe. And her mom's like, oh, she's not feeling well. She's kind of won't let them talk to her. So they go to Chloe's and they're trying to look in the windows to see what's going on. All of a sudden, Chloe comes over by the window and they're trying to get her attention. And she's just staring off into space. Doesn't recognize anything. Doesn't look like herself or anything. So Haley goes on her date with Tom and things start going weird.
I thought she'd be happy.
They're making out, and then she freaks out, Slender Man's there or whatever.
That part's funny. Her face like.
So Tom's like, "What the hell's going on?" And she explains what happened, and she tells him, "Please don't pump, don't summon him, don't watch the video. You have to promise me." And he's like, "I promise."
I promise.
So the next day at school,
again at school.
Meanwhile, it's the middle of June at this point. Tom shows up late. Haley's trying to get his attention, and he's all freaked out. And she notices he has these marks on his arm, like somebody grabbed him. So then she's like, "Oh, damn it! You watched the video." No. But that's kind of the last we see of him, though. I don't think he's in the movie anymore after this.
Trying to remember. Maybe.
So, maybe. No, I think that's the last time he's seen because I don't think I have him written anywhere else down here. So
I think I dozed off at that point from eating the chicken.
So Haley decides to reach out to Alley Cat 90. I wrote it down. Alley Cat 93. I actually did write it down.
It's Haley Honey.
And the account has been terminated.
The count.
Account.
Oh, they said the count.
Okay, so then she's like, "Oh great, I'm not going to get any help or anything like that." So Haley goes to sleep, has this dream that she's hearing Katie's voice, goes out into the woods. It's kind of like a dream within a dream within a dream. There's one part she goes and looks in the bathroom mirror and she's pregnant and all these tentacle stuff comes.
Woo!
Can't even explain that.
Woo! Are you scared yet?
So in the middle of all this, she hears her sister Lizzie screaming. She goes running into her sister's bedroom. Her parents are there. Lizzie, I can't remember if she's having a panic attack or whatnot, but they end up taking her to the hospital by ambulance. She's trying to message Tom, but he's not responding to her messages.
He's like, "I'm done with this."
So, I have watched video and has no face. I don't know what the heck that was.
No face, like on the Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, well, no.
No face, no face.
She starts going through the hospital and all this freaky stuff's going on, like out of reality, out of sorts. Like I said, that's probably about the only part of the movie there was actually light. Haley goes home and searches Lizzie's computer, and she finds all these video links of previous, like, Slender Man videos that kind of were, like, on Katie's computer.
Wouldn't you have heard of Slender Man before if he was out on the internet? Wouldn't like 1,000 other people have done this?
You would think. So she finds this video.
That's a movie for you.
Of Lizzie out in the woods with Ren.
And Snippy.
Looking for Slender Man.
I'll stop that joke. That's getting old.
So Haley goes to Ren's, finds all these drawings and other weird items and stuff in her room. Then she eventually finds Ren standing out on the windowsill of the building, or outside her window.
I get it. At that point, you're like, just jump.
So she brings her in, and Ren,
just jump.
Haley kind of starts flipping out, like, why'd you drag Lizzie into this? And the only thing I can figure out is basically Ren was trying to sacrifice Lizzie to Slender Man to save them. But then this is what she keeps saying. She goes, he wants us. The original 4 that summoned him.
So he got them.
Eventually. Spoilers.
Yeah, in case you didn't say at the beginning the spoilers.
No, I think
you really
I did.
Care.
So anyways, Ren's like kind of freaking out at this point, realizing, you know, they're not getting out of this. You know, he wants them, and that's how it's going to be. Well, then Ren gets a video call. Same exact thing that happened to Chloe outside her house, coming in the house, so on and so forth. So Haley is trying to protect Ren. This tree reaches in the window, takes Ren.
Oh, you mean like on Poltergeist?
Yeah, I don't really think it was quite like that, but...
No.
So basically at this point, Hallie goes, the only way she's going to be able to save Lizzie is to sacrifice herself. So she goes into the woods, meets up with Slender Man, says, take me.
Take me.
He chases her. She goes by a tree. The tree grabs her, sucks her in, and that's it.
I shall be
So then it ends kind of like showing a picture of the 4 girls that they showed at the beginning of the movie. And it's Lizzie's voice telling the story, basically. So I'm kind of thinking this is kind of like an urban legend type deal at this point then. And like I said, that is, yeah, that's the last page. It? That's the last page.
Good. Blah. Watch it and leave comments. Was it as dark on your TV as it is ours?
Yeah, I mean, it was just ridiculous how dark it was for being a movie made in, 2018, 2019.
Yeah. Maybe we missed something. Maybe it was secretly awesome and we don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was awful. I can't put it any other way. It was absolutely... I'm not going to say it's one of the absolute worst, but it ranks up there because there's other movies that I think are far worse, but it's one I probably would punch myself in the head if I had to watch again.
But honestly, you can't be surprised. I mean, come on. We know going into this that it was going to be bad. Well, I did.
Well, I mean, I have to say that because we were kind of talking, like, I never heard of Slender Man until they talk about those 2 teenage girls that killed their friend for him.
Just, I don't know.
And then I eventually heard that, like, there was a video game, but I really didn't know much about it. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's more popular with the younger kids. I really don't know. But
I'm too old.
I thought you were still a wee little monster.
I'm still wee, but I'm old. All right, we done.
So, like I said, can't even, no, can't.
Yeah, can't. I give it a blah.
Can't. So, that's it for this review.
Yep.
Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when I post new content. Share my page if you want. I would greatly appreciate it. I think that's it.
Yep.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.